Hey everybody,
Woo!
welcome back.
Welcome.
Whiskey Cinema in our new fucking studio.
Look at it, guys, look. New studio. New studio. This is our new studio. We have chairs.
Yeah, I mean that's about it, but we're comfortable now.
Dude,
Got fucking cup holders.
got fucking cup
Cup holders, man. That's how you know we're big time.
Cup holders?
Cup holders, that's all we need. We don't need fans or merchandise. We need cup holders.
I'm so dumb. When you said fans, I thought you meant the kind of blue air.
That's what I did mean. Anyway, guys.
I was like, that would be nice if it was hot.
It is
It's
hot.
like snowing. Like, you want fans? Jesus Christ.
Anyway, today we're going to talk about the one and only, the hilarious
Oh, yeah.
me. So I'm...
We're going to talk about the hilarious Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell, man. I think, obviously, Will Ferrell is probably... Everyone has a huge thing about Will Ferrell. Everyone has a movie they love Will Ferrell's. It's something that if you are... Like, I don't know if I've ever heard someone go, like, I really don't like him. I just don't.
My mom doesn't like him.
Why?
I don't know. She's never seen Elf because she's not a Will Ferrell fan.
Really?
Yeah. Which is crazy. She'd love Elf.
I was going to say...
Who doesn't?
Because he has so many different movies, like... Probably the same thing. Maybe older people aren't a fan of it, but he's got like some serious acting roles he's done, like Stranger Than Fiction, where it's not a comedy. He's actually just like acting. That Bewitched, what a great movie.
Bewitched, huh? That should have won every award that year.
Wow.
Every award.
Yeah.
No, it shouldn't. That movie sucks.
Best actress. Well, Nicole Kidman's kind of terrible.
Not good in
I
any
don't know.
movie. Any movie.
Aquaman, fantastic.
Any movie.
Yeah, we're talking about Will Ferrell. Me and Brandon will be talking about some stuff that's going on in the news lately that we're finding like crazy. Like I would say that I was wrong and Brandon was correct. I thought Aquaman was not going to do well. I thought it was going to make its money back, maybe. And what's it at now?
It's over $1 billion.
$1 billion.
Absolutely.
$1 billion for Aquaman.
Has Will Ferrell had any billion-dollar movies? I don't think so. No, probably not.
I don't think so. I mean, you'd have to be like something with dinosaurs or something.
Yeah, he's
with...
got some with dinosaurs. Land of the Lost?
Oh God.
Little
We
lobster
need a
people?
sequel, I guess, with The Rock.
That's true. I mean, you know your movie's good if The Rock will be in your sequel.
Yeah, but that was like before The Rock was The Rock. That was like
He was The Rock, and that's why now he's Dwayne The Rock
Dwayne Johnson. That was like back when he was Scorpion King.
Yeah, oh God.
Instead of like
He was
a
CGI'd head on a scorpion.
Now he has his own game show where he just shows how strong he is.
Right? He doesn't even show. He's just like, I made these. Strong people come in because I'm strong.
They use a battering ram to open up this gate.
Oh, so you've watched it.
I actually like it.
Me too.
It's like American Gladiator. It's like the kind of show you're like, I wish I could go on that show, and then you think about it, like, I couldn't push over a 400-pound wall.
Or pull out, like, what is that giant gold rod? They have to pull out of the hole while someone else is pulling the other side.
That's actually just The Rock's penis.
Probably. It is golden.
It's
Golden brown, I guess.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about Will Ferrell today. I brought up Aquaman because it was $1 billion movie. Props to Jason Momoa. Why it is? I'm still not a huge fan of the movie. I don't think it's that good.
No, me either. I mean, there's parts I like. Overall, it's an okay movie.
Yeah.
I'm not going to die if I don't see it again.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think I read a lot of movies on whether or not I would purchase them, and I wouldn't. If this was on Netflix, I wouldn't watch it.
Me either. I wouldn't purchase this. Maybe if it was $5. The $5 bid, maybe I'm taking it up.
You're more of a movie owner.
I am.
I'm kind of a little picky, but dude, $1 billion worth of beats.
How many movies do you own?
I don't know, like 30.
I know you own Con Air, so that's obviously the classic.
It's not a classic. You gave me the movie Con Air, so that you could say I own it.
I don't buy you anything.
If I give you a hunk of shit, and I can be like, you own a hunk of shit. It's the same thing as Con Air.
I would be proud, probably.
You are a Con Air, same thing.
It's a classic movie. Only one of us owns it. It's not me.
You don't own Con Air?
I don't own Con Air. So who really thinks this is a shitty movie?
I must love Con Air.
But Aquaman's past The Dark Knight.
Oh man, isn't that crazy? That's so crazy.
The Dark Knight is going down as one of the greatest superhero movies ever. Right now it is. If you put, Winter Soldier in there, Avengers,
Dude,
that's fine. But there's no way you don't talk best superhero movie and talk Dark Knight.
And this is the thing that DC has over Marvel, and they always have. Like, who's your favorite superhero? Like, oh, maybe Spider-Man or stuff. Who's your favorite villain? All of them are in the DC.
Yeah.
They're all strong. People like Joker more than like Batman.
Yeah, I see more Joker and Harley Quinn than I do Doc Ock.
Well, hey, Joker has a girlfriend. Batman's fucking masturbating with Alfred all the time.
But he doesn't have parents, so he's relatable.
With no parents. He was like, I wish I had no parents. I don't know, but that's weird to me that that it's crushing so bad. But I think, like we were saying, I think a lot of it has to do with women finally going to a comic book movie because Jason Momoa is in it.
Absolutely. Aquaman is really just the Magic Mike of superhero movies.
Dude, like, I've never had my wife drag me to a superhero movie. She's like, I'm buying tickets for the early show. I'm like, oh yeah, we get there. I was like, you're not even looking at me.
Why would she? I've seen you and I've seen him.
Yeah, she's like, I have to see you every day. Aquaman's right there. Leave me alone.
Who she gets to see every day when she goes to the movies.
Yeah. She's like, can I just staple this to the back of your head real quick? Sure, I don't see a problem. That's
I have a lot of free time on my hands because my wife's always at the movie theater. Watching Aquaman.
Yeah, I was really surprised. I thought it would be that good. I saw it. I honestly think they could probably edit out at least half an hour. And
it is long.
And it would be a way better movie. I'm hoping they do that in the future. Like, there is some kind of cut, but if it's making
it's going to be a director's cut, and they're cutting more into it.
Or re-release it like Deadpool, like back into the theaters.
It's already PG-13. Why would they do that? Release a rated R version where he shows his dick?
I don't know. Dude, that's all they have to say. You see Jason Momoa's side of his butt cheek.
Even I'm going in.
Tickets!
I'll be like, 2 please! But 1 for tomorrow.
Wife's like, hey, you saw the movie without me? Yeah, 4 times. Half his butt cheek.
Half his butt cheek.
Fucking
You'll say it for an instant and reflection in the water.
Yeah, I don't know. That's neat. I kind of like those trends. Sometimes it bugs me when that happens, but at least I understand this one. It's a superhero, so you're getting all the nerdy guys. You're getting people who just like... I'm a fan of Jason Momoa just as a person, let alone the fact that he's a fucking really good-looking dude that women like. I like the fact that he drinks and throws axes. If there's fucking badasses, warriors and shit. Like, that's
he
awesome.
plays himself. I want to see him play not himself.
Like a nerdy guy?
Yeah. Who rips off a shirt and beats the shit out of everybody. There's no way I'm believing him as anything else.
He walks with the glasses, you're like, we need to kill someone with that pair of glasses he's wearing.
He could. I'd believe it. I've seen Matt Damon beat the shit out of someone with a rolled up magazine. I think he can kill someone with some glasses.
Born remake with him, he's like, I didn't know it was a spy. Like, you're 6'5" and fucking yoked. What do you think you were? Computer programmer?
He would punch people in the chest and rip out their heart.
That'll be the Indiana Jones remake. He'll play the Kali Ma guy.
That's
Kali Ma! But he'll just kill actual stuff.
He's just in New York doing it. Whoa, 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 whoa! Calm down, calm down. Kali Ma!
I'm just really into my acting.
Right?
I stay in my
And he
role.
grabs the hot dog and walks away.
I'll do a shot though. Let's talk about Will Ferrell. Hey, thanks everybody. Will Ferrell, would you say he's your favorite comedic actor?
He's definitely up there. I mean, top 3, maybe top 2. I don't know who I would like more.
That's what I'm saying. He's one of those guys too. I was gonna say no matter what movie he has out, I would go see it. I'm not gonna go see Sherlock Holmes.
God, me either.
Dude, it's under like 10%.
Yeah, on Flickster, I think it was 9.
Ooh.
Which has gone up from when it first started getting reviews. It was like 3.
Dude, it's bad. Which is crazy, because it's such a winning combination, dude. Him and John C. Reilly, Talladega Nights.
Step Brothers, one of my favorite.
Man. What a great movie. Alright, I want to talk a little bit about Talladega Nights. I think that's my favorite. If I had to pick one that I could probably watch all the time, is probably Talladega. I love Talladega Nights. John C. Reilly, he plays a NASCAR driver. And I could care less about NASCAR. I have family members that love NASCAR. They bet on it. Dude, I could care less about NASCAR. That movie's so goddamn funny.
I've watched a race. Well, I don't know if I've watched a race. I tried to. It's like, let's try NASCAR. Now, 5 minutes later, I was like, well, I'll just watch Will Ferrell's movie.
Dude,
fuck this.
Dude, 5 minutes later, you still have 3 hours and fucking 55 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Shit is long, and they just turn in a circle.
Yeah, it's just, alright, I'm going to take a left turn up here. You might see an accident, but then you get to feel bad after if someone dies. And that sucks.
Well, when you root for the cars to crash so that you're interested, the sport's probably flawed.
It's probably more fun to go there and then a car crashes right in front of you and a tire hits you in the face. Take that tire home.
It's probably an expensive tire.
Probably is. I need new tires though.
Somebody said watching NASCAR is just as fun, almost exactly the same as you putting a bunch of Fruit Loops in the toilet and flushing it and watching it go down in circles down the drain.
It's more colorful.
But I love that movie. Sacha Baron Cohen plays the bad guy, the French driver that shows up, who's always hilarious.
Such a Sacha Baron Cohen role right there. A guy with an accent just being fucking weird.
Hello, little Bobby. Crepes. Anytime I have crepes, I make a joke about that because he talks about really tiny, thin pancakes. So fucking funny.
Yeah, that's
Michael
one of his
Clark
best
Duncan.
movies.
I'm trying to think of who else is in that. Jack McBrayer.
Jack McBrayer. Jane Lynch.
Is
His
she
mom.
in it? Oh, that's right. She wrangles in the kids and they get all crazy.
I love Mountain Dew, and every time I drink a Mountain Dew, I will refer to that movie. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew! I will say that every time.
I went on top of a bridge and I threw Grandpa's war medals off of it. Grandpa said, like, what the hell? He can do that, Chip. He's a winner. If you ain't first, you're last. I mean, that's probably my favorite. Every time I watch it, I laugh. Even though I've seen it a bunch of times. Step Brothers is another one probably that people quote.
Step Brothers I love. Yeah. We're here to fuck shit up. Which is what we're here to do. It's our motto right there.
We're here to fuck shit up. How about, dude, my father-in-law's a drummer. I made a joke. I go, is that your drum set? He go, yeah. I was like, can I put my nuts on it? He started laughing. He's like, that's such a good movie. And I was like, glad you got the reference. If not, this would be way awkward.
That is good. He'd be like, no, what the? No. You married my daughter?
It'd be funny if he just said yes. He's like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, do it, please. Can I record it?
That's what I do.
Slow motion? I usually lick it every night, so that'd be nice to have some salt to it.
That was the great one. Probably, I'll go top 3 for me. Will Ferrell movies. I would probably say Talladega, Step Brothers, and maybe it's a toss-up. I'll probably go the other guys. The other guys with Mark Wahlberg. So fucking funny.
So good. Mark Wahlberg shines in that movie.
He plays the kind of role he should. He plays a tough guy that's not a winner. Like, that's his best kind of role.
Yeah, he shot Derek Jeter.
How
dare you shoot? He's a national treasure.
So he's a national treasure. Michael Keaton plays the boss.
That's right, Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Samuel L. Jackson.
Play the real heroes, right?
The real heroes who aim for the bushes.
Aim for the bushes. That was a cheers I used to do whenever I did a shot. I would say aim for the bushes.
That's what we should have done. You dropped the ball in our shot.
Well,
we want to thank you guys. Yeah, thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Brandon's mom.
If we're lucky, really.
We know you're busy. Yeah, I love the other guys. It's so funny. The boss that keeps making the TLC quotes. Don't chase waterfalls. I don't want you to chase waterfalls.
I don't want no scrubs.
That's our TLC song. I know what you're talking about. Anyways, he just keeps going.
Yeah, that's a good. That top 3 is probably the same for me.
Is it? That's
I
great.
would put Step Brothers 1, the other guys 2, Talladega Days 3.
Yeah, I think those are movies that I could put on at any party I go to, and people walk by, they'll probably stop and watch at least the scene. Like, those are fucking great movies. They're super quotable. Probably comedies that will last for a really long time, I think. I didn't see Step Brothers for like a year until after it came out because I thought it was overhyped.
Oh, it was underhyped.
Dude, it was underhyped. And I saw that, and I fucking laughed so hard.
It's the Catalina wine mixer.
You can call me Nighthawk.
Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. I sing that song all the time. When I really want to party, you'll know it when that song comes on.
The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. So funny.
I can't think of a more iconic music duo right there.
There isn't one.
Exactly.
Maybe Adam Sandler and Chris Farley is the cafeteria lady. I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
It could be.
Could be, but no.
I want to talk about some of the ones that aren't as good. That are pretty bad, actually.
Oh, we're going to go straight in. We talked about Bewitched already, but God, let's shit on some more. Fuck you.
Oh.
What else we got?
Just him as a person? I hate you.
I watched, I think it was Jimmy Fallon. Maybe, I don't know. It's one of those late night shows.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to eat something gross, like disgusting.
Sounds really
cow's
familiar to
tongue
my life.
or
Okay.
something like that.
Okay.
And or you have to spill a secret that the other person asks.
Mm-hmm.
So he got to ask. He's like, "What is your least favorite movie you've done?" Something like that. He decided to eat something, but everybody knew he was thinking Bewitched.
Now it might be Holmes. I don't know. Might be Sherlock
Well, that
Holmes.
wasn't then. It might be Holmes. They wish that he erases that from his mind. He's like, I gotta rival something that is worse than Bewitched. Let's do it. Holmes.
You know, he used to be terrified of. He didn't want to do stand up because he was terrified of people laughing at him. Like, he didn't think he could handle it. So when he was in college, he was pushing a TV like for AV, like across the campus, and he purposefully made his pants fall down, and he told everyone to laugh at him, like really make fun of him, and he walked in to encourage others to make fun of him, so he would get over failing and being laughed at in the wrong way.
Smart.
So he did that, and he's like, okay, that helped a lot with me worrying about doing that. It doesn't bother him. He's like, I got it. Let's just let's have the worst day.
Someone asked him once, why do you get naked in every movie? He's like, I feel like it's not for me, it's more for you guys.
Like sexually?
Yeah. I've seen me naked. I know what I'm offering. They almost hired me as Aquaman, but my schedule was busy.
I was a little busy, you know. That's so funny. I can't imagine Will Ferrell playing. He played a super villain, Megamind.
Megamind. He did pretty good. I like that movie. It's not bad.
Megamind, and then Brad Pitt played the other guy. I think it was like Metro Man or something.
Yeah. Jonah Hill plays the real villain of that movie.
With Tina Fey. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of big names.
It's not a bad movie. It's just kind of forgettable.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
Yeah.
Absolutely forgot about it.
Well, it exists, and he worked really hard on it.
Well, I'd rather watch that 40 times than Bewitched.
Well, I don't know. You're missing out on a lot of great movies he has. Oh, Everything Must Go. I just saw that on the paper. I don't know. Have you seen Everything Must Go?
You know, I never finished it.
I did the same thing.
I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't a movie like, oh my god, I gotta finish this. I had to stop for some reason, and I was like, what was I watching? I'm pretty sure I was watching Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. I think I'll go back to that.
Pretty sure I was watching a show that I was actually way more interested in. I just saw him when one that I really liked. Because everyone kind of forgets that Will Ferrell was not a huge star. Like, we think of him now as like a fucking...
He's one of the biggest.
Dude, like, right? He's a titan of industry. But, like, back when he was doing Just Saturday Night Live, he was struggling to pick good movies. He didn't have...
Superstar?
Dude, oh yeah, Superstar, where he had that kind of a small role.
Yeah.
He had a couple where he just had minuscule roles. Despite him being a huge Saturday Night Live star, he could not get these big...
But, I mean, once he did, he blew up.
I think Elf was one of the ones, too, where he really
Elf
thought
started
it was a mistake.
Old School, I think. Old School kind of helped push him that way. I think Old School came...
Old School was just such a good movie, too. You had,
Frank
like,
the Tank.
a great balance. Frank the Tank!
Hell
Frank
yeah.
the Tank!
We're going streaking!
Yeah!
Get in the car!
Who?
And that's when he's
the guys!
Straight up Nate shows his ass right to the camera.
The guys. Vince Vaughn, and then you have Luke Wilson on there, too. Luke Wilson plays a perfect, kind of like, just a straight guy, the Godfather, where he's like, doesn't really want it, becomes the coolest guy.
Grey's Anatomy's on there. She plays the woman.
I don't know her name either.
Me either. And then Jeremy Piven's the bad guy.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about Jeremy Piven.
I tell you this, whenever I watch Jurassic World, the first one, because I don't really want to watch the second one. Every time Chris Pratt says Blue, I'm always like, "You my boy, Blue! You my boy!"
Dust in the wind. Mud wrestles. That's so funny. Or Jello wrestles. I think Jello wrestles.
There's like petroleum, whatever. Jelly.
KY.
Lube. Yeah. I could
One
just
of our
say
sponsors one day.
One day, hopefully. Whiskey and lube go together like whiskey and lube.
Will Ferrell's first movie was Austin Powers, where he played Mustafa.
That's right. You gotta ask him 3 times, and that's how you get all his dirty secrets.
Yeah, and if you guys don't remember who he is, he's the guy that Dr. Evil hits the button, and the fire goes up, and his chair falls down. He's like, "Right, now he's dead." He goes, "I'm not dead. I think I've broken my leg."
Well, because in the first one, he gets pushed off the cliff, falls off the cliff, and he goes, "Oh!" He's like, "No, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm good. I might need a Band-Aid."
It's beginning to smell a bit like almonds, which I know is bad.
Then they do the same, and it's funny both times.
Mm-hmm.
He kills it. So.
Will Ferrell killing it. I just saw Jay and Silent Bob, where he plays the wildlife marshal.
Yes, I don't remember that. That's
so
crazy.
I saw Kevin Smith do stand up like 3 weekends ago, and he was talking about rebooting Jay and Silent Bob. I think I told you about that. It's like a sequel, and he read some lines from the script he's writing. Awesome, fucking excited to see it. And I was like, "Oh, Jay and Silent Bob's on here. I'll watch that." Put it on. So funny, and then you forget that he's there, and he walks with the wildlife marshal. I'm taking over this investigation. And you're just like, why?
Yeah, he does a lot of just.
Is the monkey in there? It's an ape. Orangutan's a member of a great ape family. Hey, who's the wildlife marshal? Me or you? Okay? It's really funny. He brings a lot to every role, I think.
Yeah, I mean, even in Wedding Crashers, he's the.
Oh, Wedding Crashers. That's right.
He's like the guy who founded Crashing Weddings. He's the guy Vince Vaughn looks up to. And
gave him the rules on how to be a wedding crasher. Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson get in a fight, and he goes off, and Owen Wilson starts crashing funerals. Yes.
With Will Ferrell, and it's fucking. I quote this line all the time. You want some meatloaf? Ma! Meatloaf!
Meatloaf, ma!
I love that line. That's one of my favorite lines. He's in it for 10 minutes tops.
I've heard him say when he gets stopped too. A lot of the times he gets the meatloaf line.
Because it's classic.
But he's one of those guys. I'm sure he gets 1 billion lines a day.
He's got a lot. I mean, if you ain't first, you're last is probably his most iconic.
I don't know. It's debatable. You could say that about fucking how many lines has he had? I don't know what I would say if I ran into him. I'm trying to think of ain't first, you're last. Ricky Bobby for me. You might be right. That's probably.
I think so. I mean, Elf.
I know him. I know him.
Christmas classic.
Yeah.
I don't know what lines I'm just quoting all the time.
Oh, I think I fucked up. I think I messed up my top 3. Well, maybe not.
It was tough. Like, I think you can interchange my
Which
top 3
one were you
with the
balancing?
last
Which one was close for you?
Talladega Nights was close.
For
Elf.
your top 3? So you
I thought about putting Elf in there.
What about Anchorman?
Are we doing it overrated? I'm throwing that out.
Whoa!
Boom!
Whoa! You doing Anchorman?
I like
overrated?
Anchorman. Don't get me wrong, but
Damn. Okay.
God, people put that in his top 3 movies all the time. And I'm like, have you seen his other movies?
Oh,
Step Brothers, Talladega Nights, the other guys, Elf. Fuck off, you put that in there. I would go Blades of Glory almost before I went that.
Whoa! That is so crazy.
You heard it here, guys.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I didn't know that you weren't that. I'm a big fan of Anchorman. I'm probably.
I like Anchorman. Don't get me wrong.
Dude,
It's
that's
a really
almost
good
the number
movie.
1 for me.
But that's how good his movies are.
Dude, Sex Panther, Champ, Steve Carell in there.
Absolutely.
Brick. Like, those are all so funny. He's like, I don't know if you heard, but I was doing over 100. I do that all the time. That's probably one that I quote a lot of.
If I have to say, just based on Will Ferrell in that movie, it's top 3. Paul Rudd's not my favorite in that movie. I like Steve Carell in that movie, but Will Ferrell kills it in that movie. That's definitely him shining. I didn't think anybody else shined in that movie.
Dirty pirate hooker.
Like, I love Will Ferrell in that movie, but overall, I don't put it in my top 3. It's not even
the
a
sequel
debate.
to me is really good. I understand that you feel that way. Really wrong of you, but
I don't care. You can at me at Whiskey Cinema. I'll message you back. I'll defend my shit.
to be like, hey, that's really good, and the one that you like was stupid. Like, hey, you don't know how good Jay and Silent Bob is then, alright?
I did. Silent Bob's good. I don't know if I'd put.
Can we talk about how
Let's
he's
vote
in
for it.
every sports movie there is? I'm surprised it's not
Is it?
School Run his remake.
He is. He is John
Oh, but
Candy
you're
in one
making-
scene.
And then he has like good improv.
John Candy had to get naked in Jalid and scene, so they just hired Will Ferrell.
Yeah. Oh, you could be the coach? I didn't even think about that. You could be John Candy.
He could actually. I love
Weighing
John
down the
Candy.
sleds.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, he's got a movie, ice skating. He's ice skating.
Dude, Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory.
With John Heater, Napoleon Dynamite, who I think now is dead. I don't know where he is.
I didn't know he did Benchwarmers after.
He did Benchwarmers, which is not a bad movie, and then he did the one with Billy Bob Thornton, School for Scoundrels.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And Billy Bob Thornton had a bunch of movies like that, like the one with Sean William Scott, Mr. Woodcock, and like where he's kind of like a mean older guy that was beating on.
Because he is. He's doing what Mark Wahlberg should do and just do what he is. He's a mean older guy.
He should. I think. Well, he did good with your other guys, right? That was Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg, and then they did Daddy's Home.
Yep.
And that was the successful formula where you have him being kind of funny next to Will Ferrell, who's kind of pathetic, and he's a tough guy.
Because that's what he is. He's a tough. He's big. He's huge. I'm not gonna really take him serious. Although I have seen some of his serious movies, and Instant Family, if you guys haven't seen it, is a really good movie. I
I thought you were talking about Will Ferrell.
No.
Mark Wahlberg?
I like
Marky
Mark.
Mark?
Yeah, I'm talking about Marky Mark.
Marky Mark.
I mean, I love Will Ferrell not stand-up, serious movies. He does good.
Stranger Than Fiction, if you guys haven't seen that one, have you seen Stranger Than Fiction?
Yep. He's, I don't know her name, narrates his life.
Yeah.
She's writing a book.
It's the same woman from Love Actually. I can't remember her name either.
Can't remember her name.
We're terrible at that.
We're really good at this. Let's start a movie where we just talk, or a podcast where we talk about movies.
He is that character who has that name and that place where he lives. And,
Can't remember any
he
name.
finds out he's the character of someone who's writing a story about his life, and he can hear her narrating everything he's doing. He's like yelling at him, like, what do you want?
He's brushing his teeth, and she's like, he counts every... No, I don't!
Yeah, it's really funny. It's a good story. And the cool part about the fucking movie is she writes the book and finishes it and like does an outline before she prints it. The guy's like, yeah, I know that this guy is real. Like they get to the point where they think it's real. Like, I do think you should kill him. It's like a classic book. It's so good that you should end it this way. He's like, yeah, but I don't want to die. And they're like, yeah,
That's
but
right.
it's such a good book, though.
She planned on killing him.
Yeah.
I remember that. Like, at one point, she's like, and gets hit by it, but what?
Little did he know his life would end by the end of the week.
That's right.
What was the last thing? So funny.
And I think Marissa Tomei, the chick in The Dark Knight, Maggie Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Maggie Gyllenhaal's in that. She plays the baker. He plays an audit guy, which he does perfectly.
God, like he's like a IRS tax collector or something.
Yeah, and she's like the hippie baker, and she just gives him shit the entire time, and they fall in love.
And they fall in love, guys. Happy Valentine's Day in the future.
Absolutely, but he does do a lot of sports movies like we were talking about. It's easy to get sidetracked in his movies because, God, there's so many.
They're so good.
So he did Blades of Glory and brought figure skating to light, which I watch all the time now.
So funny. He shoots fire up and flies and stuff.
That's right.
Throw some chicken.
But semi-pro, he's even done a basketball movie.
Semi-pro, somebody bought that for me when I was younger. And
Do you still own it?
no.
Yeah, but you own Con Air.
Don't like Con Air. Con Air was a Your State at Home Sick. It's the only thing on USA Network show.
Just look at his movie collection. You own 5. Con Air is one of them.
I don't want to burn a movie, plus a gift.
Who got you that? A genius, probably.
No.
Anyway,
No.
so semi-pro.
Semi-Pro had Woody Harrelson in it, Ludacris.
Yeah.
Funny ideas.
There's Jackie Robinson.
Will Arnett.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Will Arnett. I don't know. It's a good movie. Don't put a lot of emphasis on it.
I've forgotten a lot about it, but I mean overall, like it wasn't bad. It's not a top Will Ferrell movie, but it's not the worst.
No, and the premise is kind of silly. I mean, but
yeah,
like I love that he's like a promoter and he's like doing this thing like make a half-court shot and get free, like $50,000 or $50,000 or something. And the guy shoots it and actually makes it. He's all fuck, shit.
I don't remember that.
Oh no, it wasn't that. It was like if they win by a certain amount of points. So he's like playing basketball and he's like trying to not cover the spread. So like he's pretending he's like giving them the ball like, hey man, what are you doing? Jackie, what are you doing? He goes, nothing, man. He's like, don't make it. Damn it, you know what we did? We gotta get out of here. Deal like everyone in like the auditorium like a free cheeseburger or something. You can't afford that.
That's funny.
Yeah, I like that movie, but the other ones are way better. Talladega Nights. Oh, Kicking and Screaming. The soccer movie.
He plays a coach for a little kid soccer league. His daughter, I think.
Those are probably like B- Will Ferrell movies, but they're still fun.
It's kind of like Ladybugs.
With Dangerfield?
Yeah, with Dangerfield.
Fun.
But Mike Ditka, if you're a sports fan, you know him. Chicago Bears coach in the 80s
Bears.
when they were. That's right, when they were amazing. And not getting eliminated.
Versus the Hurricane. Hurricane's name is Hurricane Ditka.
That's right. But, I mean, yeah, overall, not anything. I can't tell you any parts in that movie.
I was just trying to think of some.
Mike Ditka's in it.
Hey!
That's all I got. He smokes a cigar, I think.
I don't remember.
He could.
I remember he's like in a war against his dad and they're always arguing. He's like picking up leaves and throwing over the fence to like mess up his yard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember
His dad
that.
are constant competition. He's like, I'll coach you if it makes you beat him.
There's Will Ferrell movies you'll forget about. There's some you will never forget about.
No, there's a lot that I really like. I think that it's a weird thing for his history. It's like he started off with very little. Saturday Night Live, he killed it, crushed. Became the biggest.
Yeah, he's
member on Saturday Night
one of
Live.
the biggest stars. I mean, he's got the best Saturday Night Live skit.
Which one?
With Christopher Walken.
Oh.
More cowbell.
I need more cowbell.
Oh, Christopher Walken. Yeah, he needs more cowbell.
Got a fever. The only cure is more cowbell.
Is he Blue Oyster Cult? I think is who
Yeah.
they are.
Don't fear the Reaper.
That's right.
Dude, they do a meme on Fortnite, like it's a thing. Cowbell is a thing. They did a skit when I was in high school. That's what they did. I think it won the talent show. They redid that skit for
Yeah,
Saturday Night
that
Live.
was what, late 90s, early 2000s when that was made, and it's still talked about to this day.
He said that when he was going to join Saturday Night Live, one thing he wanted to do was get a huge briefcase full of money for the audition, like fake money, and just walk it over to Lorne Michaels, and just open it, start stacking money in front of him, and go like, we all know how people really get a job here. and then just leave.
Hey, if that got me a job at Saturday Night Live, I would easily do it. I'll stack a shit ton of fake money. I'll buy like 5 boxes of Monopoly. I need all that money.
Careful, that's a pink 50. It's worth a lot.
Oh, God, yeah. Get those, yellow hundreds?
I don't remember. I think pinks were 5s, actually. No,
I don't know. I don't play Monopoly.
Well, you should. You're missing out.
Yeah, missing out on throwing the board across the room.
Let's talk about his best villain role he's ever had.
Alright, what is it?
You should know it.
Zoolander.
Zoolander!
That's why we started a podcast. We know.
What's his name?
Mugatu.
Mugatu.
Yeah, with the curly white hair.
Like poodle hair.
Yeah. He's carrying a dog.
He's so hot right now.
He's got a henchwoman.
Yes.
Who is... What is her name?
Roseanne Barr.
It's very famous.
I don't know.
Resident Evil?
Mila Jovovich?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I don't remember.
Pretty sure. Pretty sure Mila Jovovich is his henchman.
I do a bet with you, but I already lost one. I can't do that.
That's right.
Yeah.
You thought...
I'm down a bet.
Another classic Christmas movie. The Grinch was rated positive on Flickster.
Dude, I love The Grinch. With Jim Carrey.
Everybody loves The Grinch.
Dude, it's a great one.
But apparently the animated new version was better, which is not. It's dog shit.
Okay.
According to Flickster, it's 20+% better.
I don't know. I was thinking about this before, too. Like, when I saw Aquaman, sometimes the movies are not geared towards you. To me, it seemed like Aquaman was more geared towards 13-year-olds, which maybe it is. I don't know. Like, that cartoon Grinch, I've told you this before, bugs me when critics get mad about a certain idea of it. Like, they're like, oh, Winnie the Pooh's childish. I was like, it's for fucking children, dude.
Winnie the Pooh! It's a goddamn talking berry.
Do you want to talk about his heroin addiction or something?
Oh, God. Oh, God, I need more of that crack coke. I'll suck your dick. Give me more of that honey.
Oh, Piglet. I need some more of the good stuff. I'm so itchy.
That's funny.
I don't know. But that bothers me when... So, like, if people really love it and I don't, it just wasn't for me. I get it.
That was a kid's movie. There was a part I seriously laughed at. It's the hardest I've laughed in a while. I laughed at. The rest of the movie disappointed me majorly.
They had some good ideas. I feel like they were trying to go in a certain direction and they just... I honestly think it was editing, though. They could have edited a lot of stuff out.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they do. If not, someone will release it on the internet in, like, a year and a half or something. But I want to talk about Zoolander. Zoolander's another one that's... Derelict My Balls.
That's right.
Dude, Franny said Derelict My Balls last week. Because the guy's name was Derek. He goes, Derelict My Balls. And I started laughing, because that's so funny.
Every time someone takes a picture, I think of Blue Steel.
Yeah, straight
Same as Olive's pose.
What am I on, crazy pills? They're the same look!
I think we were drinking the other night. You made a Zoolander because you coughed. He's like, I got the black lung pop.
Yeah, with John Boy, Vince Vaughn having the super small roles, his brother.
No, they're friends. They went and did dodgeball together.
Dodgeball. Yeah, dude, they're... Oh, that's right. I feel like being confused. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, don't get confused. We already don't know a lot of people's names here. Don't be confused all of a sudden.
Okay, sorry, Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, man. Take a drink. On me.
Hey.
I do love that movie with the guy from the X-Files in it as well.
What the hell are you talking about?
Zoolander.
Nice.
David
Duchovny.
Duchovny, is it?
Yes,
Thank
David
you.
Duchovny.
I didn't want to have to say his last name.
The
I don't know.
hand model with
the hand in the glass, and he steps on it because he's a goddamn idiot.
So I can't remember. He says something. He's like, "What did you say? Really? You didn't hear any of it?"
That's right, at the graveyard.
Yeah.
And then
John Wilkes Booth. He shoots me.
I love all his friends die at the gas station.
Oh, the gasoline fight.
God, it's like a water fight, but they're just spraying each other with gasoline.
Don't leave me hanging like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go.
Throwing those like neon shirts and that Jeep. That was the saddest part of that, watching that Jeep go.
Dude, funny. So goddamn funny. That's another one, though.
What was that?
Oh, as you guys know, that's the sound.
To drink!
Drink! Well, we might have like a fire, so you might want to pay attention.
That's definitely not a fire, but there is a fire alarm in here in this studio.
Yeah, you know what? I'll say, we're so hot right now. Literally, maybe.
We got Aquaman in here?
Just walking out of the water. He walks back in, walks back out. Another $1 billion movie for Aquaman.
Oh, good. That would give us views. We need those bands coming in. We got Aquaman shirtless. Tune in. He's coming in naked next.
You just keep saying like, pretty soon he's gonna be here.
Right.
But if you skip past it, it'll be deleted.
Yeah. Ooh, I would watch the whole episode. I don't want to have that fucking pass by me.
Speaking of Zoolander, have you seen Zoolander 2?
Sadly.
Yes. So that's the point I was gonna make. It's funny when they make a sequel, which they do a couple times now.
All the time.
But like 10 years after the first one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When they have that, they do the same thing with Dumb and Dumber. Like, they have to make a reason why. So it makes sense.
Yeah. Dumb and Dumber.
No. Dumb and Dumber 2.
Oh, that they did the.
With Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels, they redid it.
They redid that. They did another one. Was it a prequel?
They did a prequel. Yeah.
That's what it was. Dumb and Dumber or whatever.
With the guy from like one of those CSI shows or something.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're
We'll say that.
But they did the sequel to it, and the first one, I think everybody really liked. I remember seeing it in middle school. What is this, a house for ants?
Oh, everybody loves Zoolander. I haven't met a person who doesn't at least like Zoolander.
I understand too. I've had people like, it's just too stupid. I'm like, well,
I get that.
You just don't understand like what it's going for. Like Stooges is stupid. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I didn't care for it my first time. I rewatched it. I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? This is a good movie.
No.
But I don't know.
If you go in there taking things too seriously, you'll never.
I think that was it. I mean, it's about models.
What's up, Han Solo?
Owen Wilson's in that movie.
He's walking with his razor scooter and shit.
Yeah.
That was
he
like
plays the hip new model.
Dude, the first of many. And then Mugatu, Will Ferrell plays a great villain.
He does. He plays a good, stupid villain.
Yeah.
He tries to mind wash someone Zoolander tries to mind wash Zoolander into killing the Prime Minister.
Rip his head off.
That's right. And as soon as a certain music strikes, I think as it is, that's when he knows, and he starts doing cartwheels down the aisle.
Yeah.
And then it stops, and he starts posing again.
Yeah. Someone throws a egg at him and hits the dog in the head.
That's right.
So funny.
He does a lot of good movies. He plays I don't remember his name in The Campaign with Zach Galifianakis.
It's a great movie.
Up-and-coming politician.
The more I drink, the more these movies get great. But
yes. That's an underrated movie for him. That's not my underrated movie, but it is an underrated movie. There's parts in it I like where he punches the baby in the face.
I would say that is my underrated movie.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I think a lot of people. I think so. I'm gonna say that's my underrated movie.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie. People were like, "Oh, well, it's not as good as Zach Galifianakis doing his Hangover and shit." But I'm like, you guys, for what people are saying about this movie, like, "Oh, it's not watchable." I'm like, absolutely, it's watchable.
It is. Yeah, I love the part where he punches the baby in the face and slow motion, and then he goes, "Nobody's gonna ask about me. That baby had an iron-like jaw."
Who's worried about my hands? Dude, it's so funny. And then he punches his dog. Zach Galifianakis, he goes, "Let me tell you this story. I would like to go to Rainbow Land, where everything is free." He goes, "Rainbow Land is not a real place. I made it up." Yeah, not a real place. Sounds like communist land to me. Starts getting mad at him.
That's right.
So funny. And everyone goes, "Boo!" So funny.
Oh man.
I can't remember his campaign manager too, who played like the mean guy.
Jason Sudeikis was a campaign manager.
Oh, for Will Ferrell.
Yeah, but I don't know who the mean guy was. A handsome fella.
I can't remember. He's the guy from American Horror Story and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
He's like,
we're really good at this.
"We're gonna get you some German."
That's what, 4 names we've forgotten by now?
His name is Robert, and he's like, "We need to get rid of your pugs." "I love my pugs." He's like, "We get you some real German shepherds." I'm like, "What do I want to do with my dogs?" Like, "Sorry, we'll euthanize them."
Zach Galifianakis is funny in that movie.
Dude, they're all funny. When
They are.
Like, he's sitting there. He's like, "Go ahead. I could be your dad if you want to. Go ahead and say it. You're my dad." Will Ferrell just looking at the TV steaming, going. He's like, "All right, let's just take it easy. Let's just figure out what we want to do here."
He's like the George Bush person, and
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fuck his wife. He's like, "All right, now we can't. No, wait, no, we can't do that." He's like, "You still get my son to call you daddy. I fuck your wife and I put it on TV. Step 1, do that, my son. Flip the page. I fuck your wife." So
I think
funny.
that's pretty even.
Yeah, fair enough, dude. That's funny. I think that's probably underrated for me.
It's really good movie. You haven't seen it, definitely see it. You'll like it, I think. Don't go in thinking it's going to be a Step Brothers or a Talladega Nights. It won't be.
And I like how organized it is when they're sitting at the table. And he's like, all right, children, everybody now, you can reveal your secrets to your dark secrets. You won't be in trouble no matter what you say.
That's right.
And then like they start going like, I farted on a sandwich and I let my teacher eat it. And he's like, oh my god, why would you do that? And then the wife says like, I masturbate to Bob Barker all the time. She's like, Jesus Christ! It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Bob Barker's handsome.
I think it was Bob Barker. I'm not 100%. Watch the movie, tell me what's correct.
If you've seen Happy Gilmore, you love Bob Barker.
He's got a mean right cross. I'll say that much.
Damn.
He's like the Jason Momoa of our time.
Oof. Price is right.
It's always right with me, Mr. Barker.
My overrated movie, it gets shit on a lot, and I get it.
Overrated or underrated?
Or underrated.
Okay.
It gets shit on a lot, and I get it. Because it's not even as good as The Campaign.
Okay.
But I like the movie.
Oh, well, why?
Land of the Lost.
Really?
I enjoyed that movie. I won't go seek it out and watch it every fucking month or whatever, but...
Okay. That's a truly good call. Because there's a lot of people like Paul's like, you know what's really good? Step Brothers. Like, yeah, bitch, we know. You know Step Brothers good.
When you name a Will Ferrell movie, you're going to those. I'm like, but have you guys seen The Campaign and
Dude,
Land of the Lost?
Land of the Lost is a great one. Because I think I watched like the first 30 minutes of it just because it was on TV or on a plane flight or something.
That's what happened with me.
Was it a plane?
I was homesick.
Okay. Like
and
Con
I
Air.
thought it was on, and
Every Sunday.
probably USA Network was like, take a break from Con Air and The Rock. We watch a comedy. I'm like, all right, what we got?
Mm-hmm.
I started watching. I was like, this is probably gonna be dumb because I've heard it get shit on so much, and it was good. And I ended up watching like a few years later. I was like, this is still a good movie. I thought maybe I went in with such low expectations it rose above. I was like, that's a good movie.
Dude, that helps when you are feeling. So expectations and the hype of something help you decide whether or not how you're gonna feel about it.
Absolutely.
So Land of the Lost, if I saw it now, maybe I'd like it. I don't know. If I went into it fresh, if I went into Aquaman like I did, expecting it to be crazy, like right now it's making $1 billion. People are gonna go see it, and I gotta like talk to my brother, who's like a horseshoer, like a man who doesn't like me. And you follow everything.
We follow everything.
He doesn't follow shit, so he'll just see it as a regular movie. I want to see what he says. He's like, oh, I really liked it. I'd be like, oh fuck, maybe I'm crazy.
Yeah, we thought there was not Ant-Man, Mantis.
What?
An Aquaman.
Mantis.
We thought his part where he spends all that time. What did I say?
Mantis.
Well, my bad. Same goddamn thing. Where he spends all that time making some fucking helmet because his small helmet blew up, trying to explain why he has a big helmet. We thought that was dumb.
Let's talk about this for a second for comic book movies. I understand you are trying to stay true to the original art form of comics. Comics were made brightly colored and weird to attract children.
That's right. That was made in the fucking 40s, I think.
Dude,
I
you
don't
can
remember.
adjust for times and just hear some nerdy people complain, and that's fine. You don't have to make it so exact as the fucking drawings.
Exactly.
Dude, people laughed when he came on screen. I heard people laugh in the theaters, and he was trying to be scary.
Yeah, my wife looked at him. She's like, "Are you serious? What did you drag me to?" She was so upset by that part. She wanted to leave, even though Jason Momoa would still show up shirtless.
I was gonna say.
She's like, "We could leave," and then he probably, "All right, we can stay. We can
probably
stay."
just recorded the scene of him walking on the water. She's like, "All right, you ready to go?
I got what I need. Let's go home. You want to go to dinner with someone?
I'm gonna use your body."
I needed to stop at Walmart. I blew a big picture up to tape on you when we had sex.
Just like flexing, like I feel so strong. Go bigger.
I would love that. I would wear that everywhere. I wouldn't wear a shirt.
That'll be the new costume for Halloween. Just looking like Aquaman.
It probably will be. You know, they have muscle suits. There's going to be a Jason Momoa suit.
Yeah. I'd like to see Jason Momoa wear a muscle suit for it to not look as good as just him wearing one.
Oh man, you look bad in that. Muscles.
That muscle suit. This is practically a Jason Momoa episode. We talk about it so much.
I know it is. Which is crazy. We're talking about Will Ferrell, who is in his own right handsome. If you think sense of humor is sexy.
That's right. You don't get much funnier than Will Ferrell. I heard a story about him when he was filming down the street, and this lady was jogging. She came up and said, "What are you guys doing? I gotta get out of here." And the guy comes up to her and goes like, "We're filming a movie right now." She's like, "Oh, anyone good?" He's like, "Well, Will Ferrell's in it." She's like, "Never heard of him." And he's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Can I take a picture with him?" And show it to my son. He loves movies. She's like, "I don't really watch movies." He's like, "Sure." She's like, "Where is he?" "I'm Will Ferrell." And she's like, "Great." Takes a picture with him, and he laughed. He's like, "You're my favorite kind of fan. You're my favorite kind."
They don't know who.
They don't know.
They're not annoying.
They're like, hey, I know you from something. I don't know what. Picture.
Yeah, that would be...
Okay.
If you don't know Will Ferrell, what are you doing?
That's a hard one. Like, if I ran into, like, someone who starred in, like, a movie, I could see you getting flustered not knowing the name of someone. Will Ferrell, you know.
Yeah, you have to know.
He's crushing it.
I mean, I don't know about Sherlock crushing it, but...
I might need to see that movie. It's so bad.
Oh, God. I don't even know it's in theaters anymore, and that was released last week. Maybe 2 weeks ago.
We can talk about some of the movies he's done recently, like, because he does really good bouncing off of somebody else. Like, he does it with Daddy's Home with Mark Wahlberg.
Which they did a sequel with Mel Gibson. They brought the daddies to the daddy's home.
Yes.
And yeah, they had John Lithgow is Will Ferrell's father, which fit perfectly.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson is Mark Wahlberg.
Just like tough biker dad.
Fit perfectly. I wasn't huge on the first one, and the second one wasn't as good.
See, I thought they looked bad. I didn't think they were good, and I saw the first one, made me laugh. Didn't see the second one, saw it on like Netflix or something, and watched it, and I liked it. Thought it was good.
It makes me laugh.
He's like, I can't believe, and he just laughs at his son all the time. He's like, nice tree, and he leaves. Like anytime he has to do something, he's like, Dad, teacup party. He's like, yeah, go to the teacup party.
I think Will Ferrell and John Lithgow kiss in that movie.
On the lips all the time.
That's right. That's
funny.
how they say hi to each other, bye to each other. And then it turns out John Lithgow's hiding a secret of him and his wife are getting divorced.
He does the improv. And
that was brutal.
He yells out, divorce! That was so crazy. Because John Lithgow is, he's got that movie coming out, Pet Sematary.
Pet Sematary.
Ever since I've seen him he did, There's Something on the Wing, Outer Limits, or Twilight Zone.
Okay.
So, William Shatner did Something on the Wing, something. They did that joke. He remade it when they did the movie. And ever since I saw that, he's such a good actor. I love him.
He is good. I loved him in Dexter. Season 4 of Dexter.
Oh, God, yeah, the Trinity Killer.
He's so good. Because he's creepy, but then at times you forget that he is killing women.
Yeah, he's such a good bad guy. Well, he's just convincing in whatever he does.
He does really good.
So he plays a sissy dad that kisses Will Ferrell on the lips, and then you see his heart get broken when they talk about divorce, and he's like, get off of her, that's my wife, and I talked to you, we were on the plane, I was really nice to you, and this is what you did to me, and you're just sitting there like, oh God, no.
Well, I've seen Third Rock from the Sun, I knew he could do it.
Oh, that's right, Third Rock from the Sun.
Classic, that shit got canceled wrongly.
Well, I'd say after 15 seasons or something.
No.
How many seasons?
Not even double digits.
Well, yeah.
Five? Yeah,
5?
I'd go 5, not 15.
Probably like a Simpsons amount of seasons.
I used to love that show. With
really
Joseph Gordon-Levitt and other people in there as well.
Yeah, the others.
Yeah, that's all they get is the others.
What are we talking about? Daddy's Home. Oh,
Daddy's
and
Home,
Get Hard. Get Hard with
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, which is, I thought you would go there for your underrated movie.
It's good, but I actually was a little underwhelmed by that.
Okay.
But I was actually pretty excited for that. I really like Kevin Hart's stand-up. He's really funny to me. I enjoy it. And I had just finished kind of watching his stand-up for the first time, and I saw they were making that movie. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Because I love Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
And then I thought it came out, what is that? Goddamn beeping.
Hey.
I guess that is true.
You said you wanted sound effects.
I do want a sound effects, and I love a sound effects that makes me drink.
We're gonna do a soundboard, I think. That's like next thing we're gonna be working on too for our podcast. Soundboard and maybe intro music.
Intro music we're working on already. Got a producer who's killing it off.
We got some guests we're thinking about bringing on.
If he can ever clear a schedule.
Well, him and then maybe T.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see. We gotta talk to some people.
Get Hard, with Kevin Hart, and then he's like telling him like, yeah, you gotta get tough. He's like, I don't want to be tough. He's like, you gotta learn to blow people, and he takes him to the bathroom.
That's right.
That was funny. I think about that because I'm like, damn, dude, that's like a real dick hitting me in the face.
It is a good, like, entertaining movie, but to me, wasn't all that hilarious.
No, it's not. It's just like before. It's not one that I would own. It's not one that I would rent again, and. You know, if it's a plane flight movie, like I'd be like, oh shit, I'll watch this. You know, if I was like in a hotel and that was on TV, I'm like, well, I'm gonna watch that, or like Live Cops, I'll watch.
Live Cops. I would love live cops.
Whenever
actually.
you're in a hotel room, there's always like, you're like, no. Fuck, I guess I'm going back there when I didn't want to watch. That's the best I have. I guess I'm going to watch Jeopardy.
Live cops. I would love live cops. I don't know why you're so against live cops all of a sudden.
I'm not. I'm just
Live
like,
cops would be amazing.
Like, let's switch over to this one. This one's boring. I'm like, yeah.
Why are you so sweaty? Do it.
Why are you so sweaty?
I was watching an episode of
What
Cops.
episode of Cops?
Step Brothers.
Puts his nuts in the drum set. Which, by the
I
way,
right there.
there's a fun fact for you. Those prosthetic nuts cost $10,000 because it looks so real.
Yeah, well, they model them after mine.
What do you mean? Stretchy?
Yeah.
How stretchy?
I have very hanging nuts.
Very elastic? Well, good for
Yeah.
you.
I mean, I got a penis that sucks in, but I got hanging.
Sucks in what?
Sucks into my stomach. So, yeah.
In any pee-pee?
An any, I got an any pee-pee.
I'm trying to think of other ones that we've missed.
I don't know if we've missed really any. Crazy.
What?
We're able to just brush through his movies, and Aquaman.
Aquaman.
So
looks good.
goddamn much.
Well, that's a big one right now. I think we should always talk about billion-dollar movies, especially one that I thought would maybe make back its budget. I thought it was something like Justice League. I thought it was going to do one of those. I didn't think that it would kill, and it absolutely killed.
I thought it'd be good. I didn't think it'd be top grossing DC, not DC Universe, DC movie ever.
Oh God, that's right. Yeah, it's gone past Dark Knight. I don't know.
And I hope that's not true, and I read 2 articles wrong.
That's right.
I'm praying to God.
Nobody does research. I like it when
Don't do it.
When you sit here and you're like, yeah, I know the name of that actor? Google it. Anyways,
He plays that thing in that thing.
you're
You know
by
what
your
I'm talking
computer or
about.
phone, you're listening to us.
We have a beeping noise that we don't know what to do, so we just drink to it.
Perfect. We can talk about, they have some ones coming out soon that I wanted to talk about too. They have Glass coming out, which I'm excited to see.
Getting shitty reviews.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
I think it's 39% on Flickster. If you follow Flickster, that's a big deal.
I really liked Unbreakable too. Unbreakable, the one with
It's
Bruce
really
Willis. I like Split. Split, I think, was even better than Unbreakable.
Split was really good. James McAvoy really shines in that movie.
Well, that's his movie. Like he's
Yeah.
he's the power behind
Yeah, he gets
it.
to play 40 different people. Dude, fuck it, I'll show off my acting chops. People know me from Wanted.
Samuel Jackson talked about the Glass, the one where they're filming it, and he said that M. Night Shyamalan lost his edge a little bit. He's like, before he would tell me to blink or not, or to move or not. He's like, in this one, he let us really kind of roam around do whatever we wanted. He's a little surprised, which I give props to Samuel Jackson for. I liked it when his directing was super serious. Maybe he doesn't think he can order around Samuel Jackson anymore.
I think a coach in the NBA just got fired because his team complained that they practiced too much.
Really?
Yep. He made us practice on Wednesday. We had a game on Sunday. I need my rest.
That was college? Or was that
No,
high
it was
school?
NBA.
That was NBA?
NBA, these legit
Unbelievable.
getting paid millions and millions of dollars can't practice an extra day or whatever the hell
I
it
was only
was.
thinking that it could be acceptable if it was middle school or lower. I
Kindergarten.
swear to God.
They made us practice every day.
He made us practice every day. You're like, why? Oh, because there's millions and millions of dollars on the line. Yeah, then you do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. So that's cool that he was just too relaxed. I like that.
Yeah, he's like, I like it that instead of the other way. Like when Kevin Smith directed Bruce Willis, he said that that Cop Out, he said that it was hard for me to direct him because he wasn't really taking my direction. Like that.
Yeah.
Sucks. When you're like, I got to boss Bruce Willis around, and I don't really feel comfortable doing it because he's not listening.
Yeah.
So I like that Samuel Jackson's like, dude, no, tell me where to stand and how you want me to move my hands. I liked it before when you were angry at me.
Well, I've heard Bruce Willis is just hard to work with.
Yeah, I heard that too. I don't know.
I hear he's a piece of shit to work with, actually.
From who?
I just read a goddamn article. I don't know anybody in Hollywood. If you guys want to reach out
He's
to me.
just been so famous for so long.
Yeah, it's all gone to his head. He's like, I am part of one of the greatest Christmas movies ever. So
Christmas movies.
goes up there with Elf. Die Hard, if you guys don't know, it's a Christmas movie.
I think Elf is probably my Christmas movie. Everyone has a movie they watch to get in the Christmas spirit. I think Elf is mine.
Elf is one I have to watch every year. Have to.
Grinch.
Grinch.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Really, for me, it's those two, and then I convinced my wife to watch Die Hard if she's willing.
If she's willing to do it. What about another one that's coming out right now was Captain Marvel. That's the one. Captain Marvel's the billion-dollar movie that I thought that they were going to make.
See, I am actually a little nervous for Captain Marvel.
Think it's going to tank?
I don't think it'll be great. I mean, I like Brie Larson. who plays Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Even in that, I'm like, she seems like she's kind of boring.
She does have that kind of. She has that kind of like that aura around her where she's not excited. Like she's not like I don't know what it is because it's shitty. Someone told her, "Why don't you smile more?" They said that to her, and then like her response was she like photoshopped a smile on Captain America's poster and all these other ones. And I was like, fuck yeah, good for you, man. Why would you be okay for you to tell a woman to smile when you're not mad that all the dudes aren't smiling any of their shit?
That was actually the problem I had with the first Captain America. I felt like it was the same thing. He just was so boring that if this script isn't really good to work around that boringness, they need.
I see what you're saying. He's like a Boy Scout. He's very straight laced. He doesn't have a lot of like wiggle room for humor.
Exactly. And then the first one, they didn't have that something in there to make it kind of just funny or whatever it was that they did in Winter Soldier or Civil War or Avengers. They got all those characters around them that support him really well. In the first one, I didn't think so. I hope they don't do the same thing in Captain Marvel.
I don't know. It seems like they're trying to make it more serious. But even if they make it really serious, it'll still be a Marvel movie, which has humor in it. It has Jude Law in it. It has Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, she's surrounded by people that'll make a good movie. I think you hate Jude Law though, don't you?
I'm not a big Jude Law fan. He's not a good main actor to me.
Okay, well he's not in this, so maybe you like him.
Yeah, I don't search out Jude Law movies to watch for fun.
Well, there's not that many. I mean, all of his things he plays is kind of a good side role. Even in Fantastic Beasts, he plays
That's definitely what he needs
Dumbledore, where he's just kind of
a young, sexy Dumbledore.
So sexy. Can I help you with some spells?
We've been talking about all those men being sexy. Maybe we should bring up a woman. But all I can think about is Aquaman.
I like Caitlyn Jenner.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, but I wanted to talk about Captain Marvel because I think that's the next big blockbuster that's going to crush.
Yeah, I think that comes out in March.
They have that one. They have the Shazam, which is another superhero one.
Super excited for that one. A little nervous.
We actually got pretty excited. We're talking about Zombieland 2 on our website.
Oh, well, that was mainly me. I love the first Zombieland.
So good. Woody
Harrelson in that is my favorite Woody Harrelson role.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, God, I'm super excited for that movie. I'm a little giddy.
Well, I was going to say, to me, Zombieland's a little bit like Superbad, not counting Woody Harrelson, where you get all these actors and actresses that really weren't huge yet. Emma Stone wasn't gigantic. Not Michael Cera. Jesse Eisenberg wasn't huge.
No.
Even her little sister wasn't gigantic.
I don't know. I mean, she did Little Miss Sunshine.
Pretty sure her name was Peaches.
Peaches. Abigail Breslin.
Hey, good on you. And such a good movie. You take a genre, you flip it on its head, and it's fun. He's writing rules about how to get around stuff.
Yeah, you got that every time someone gets killed in a movie and they overkill. I'm just no, you gotta do a double tap. Make sure they're dead. It's from that movie.
It's from Reese and Witt. They're brothers that direct movies. They did Deadpool.
Yep.
They've done a bunch of different movies, and you can see their sense of humor in the movies they make. Really glad they're doing Zombieland 2. I'm a fan of Woody Harrelson. I've seen him play some fucking badass roles, let alone comedy roles I really like.
Yeah, he's played a cross-dresser in Anger Management.
Yeah!
But he does this badass role perfectly.
Dude, Will Ferrell's first movie where he was just a background guy yelling, Kingpin with Woody Harrelson.
That's right. That is right.
Bill Murray and him are rolling, and he goes, "You're the man, Ernie!" That's Will Ferrell, the background.
God, I can't remember that. I can't believe I remember that part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too funny. But yeah, I really want to see Zombieland 2. I think that when you have that good of an idea, and that's just kind of an open world. They actually meet Bill Murray, which, by the way, I didn't even think about that.
And Woody Harrelson's character is the only one who actually knows that's Bill Murray. He plays himself. Bill Murray plays himself.
When the kid says, "Who's Bill Murray?" He's like, "I've never punched a child before."
That's right.
He's just really angry.
And he comes and sneaks up on Jesse Eisenberg's character.
Yeah. As a zombie,
and Jesse Eisenberg shoots him.
He's like,
spoiler alert.
I don't regret anything. Baby Garfield.
That's right. Only actor to really admit that they hate one of their movies.
Super funny.
I loved it. I was like, yeah, we've all seen it, buddy.
A Tale of Two Kitties. Good sequel.
Yeah, you didn't need to say it. We knew.
Too funny.
I think he's going to be in the new one too. I don't know why. I think him.
Bill Murray?
Yeah, another Ghostbusters member is gonna be in it.
Fuck yeah. Good.
Yeah, Ghostbusters is a classic.
Dude, I had someone I respect their opinion say that the girl Ghostbusters is superior to the
I saw that.
I was not happy.
Thought about never inviting them on this show.
I know. I saw that. I was surprised, but I don't know. I think because those kinds of old comedies, I think, are just so perfect. The balance is good. I don't think people try to do balances in movies anymore. It bothers me when everyone's trying to be the Zach Galifianakis in The Hangover. You need the straight guy.
Yeah, you need the guy who's not trying to make jokes all the time.
You need the guy that reacts. You need like the serious guy. You need like goofy one. I mean, you have to have. There's like a formula to make it.
You can't have 4 people who are just trying to steal a show.
Huh? Like everyone's just trying to get a spin-off. Everyone's the Fonz on Happy Days.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's like you say one joke, someone tries to make it funnier, and it's not. And then someone tries to make it even funnier, and you're just like, alright, we can stop with this joke now.
Can anyone want to react like it's real life, or does everyone just want to have a one-liner?
Everybody wants the one-liner.
It's called the Satchel, and Indiana Jones had one.
So did Joy Behar.
Yeah, that was the one I want to talk about.
Yeah, I'm excited for
Johnny
that.
Depp Pirates? What's that one you want to say?
Johnny Depp is not going to be in the new Pirates movie. They're making another one, first of all, which is
goddamn
crazy.
Why don't they want Depp in there?
They're not doing Jack Sparrow anymore.
Oh, really?
No more Jack Sparrow.
Is it just too much money to pay him or something?
They want just fresh face. They want to just kind of like a reboot.
Yeah, let's do Aquaman without Jason Momoa. Let's see how that does.
Exactly. Like let's do Iron Man without RDJ.
They are gonna have to probably.
Eventually.
His contract's up soon.
Or they kill him off
Chris
and
Evans.
a new one.
Well, maybe right. Either
It's
way.
looking that way in the trailers. I cried.
I didn't know they're getting rid of Depp. I thought they were having like contract problems. That's crazy.
He's not going to be in the new ones, which I'm one of the few who liked every single Pirates movie.
Okay.
Loved the first one. The first one was a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of them don't nearly come close. I mean, if
they didn't know what they had.
Yeah.
So cool.
If they came close to doing as bad as the third one was, I wouldn't have liked the fourth and fifth one, but I did enjoy them. They were enjoyable movies.
It's a funny movie to explain to someone that doesn't get it. When you're like, oh, that was actually a ride at Disneyland. They're like, well, what do you mean? You're like, well, you know, like they have teacups and they have like the Dumbo ride. You're like, yeah. Also, another one was this movie.
Yeah. I mean, they made it very successful.
You would go down the river and you see little animatronic pirates trying to grab keys from a dog, like shaking bones at it, and they would back away and go closer.
Which they changed. They changed that right. They had to make it less sexist. Females can't be running around with their titties hanging out anymore.
They had their tits out at Disneyland?
Not like they're, but you know, like even in the movie, they have like those low-ass cut shirts where if they're an inch lower, you're seeing nipple.
Crop tops.
Yeah, and like just running around like, give me my money for the sex I gave you.
I don't know if they did this at Disneyland.
If you went and watched, they had like, I don't know, the hookery women in the Pirates ride that they changed. Now they have an actual woman who's like getting a Medal of Honor and like full dress shit.
Because you can make it all piratey. I understand like having like winches or something.
That's the word I was looking for. They have a bunch of winches.
Well, hookery, I don't know if that was the word you're looking for, but
it's the same thing.
Very hookery.
I played Red Dead 2.
How hookery of you? Oh, how dare you!
I'm a wench, kind sir.
It's very
well, whip out your dick. Pay me. No, it's the same goddamn thing.
Give me your gold coins and things I'll do.
Give me that loot.
That's funny. I didn't know that. I think it's a huge mistake to get rid of Depp. If they don't want to pay him, if he's asking for like $80 million or something crazy, totally get why you wouldn't. But also, I'll call right now, and if you want to do a Whiskey Cinema bet, regardless of the movie, it'll fucking tank. Unless they get another star, that's huge.
I'm not doing a bet because I think the last one tanked.
I don't think any of them do.
I don't think the last one
tanked. I'm meaning like lose money. I think it'll lose money.
I don't think it's still got the Pirates name. I think they'll still do decent. I mean, I don't know though. I'm not willing to make a bet on that.
There's Subways on every corner because people have heard Subways, they know of it, so they go eat there.
Oh, plus it's good. I like Subway. I'll admit it.
Okay.
I want Taco Bell too. Shit my weight out. I just gained. So.
I don't know. I think that's a mistake to get rid of Depp. I do too. It's gonna make money.
To be honest, I think it's a mistake to make another one. Let's move on.
Okay.
They didn't move on. We'll move on to another movie that's being made.
Okay.
With Billy Zane being Marlon Brando in this biopic.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. That recently came out that they're gonna do a Marlon Brando, which is, if you talk to actors that know Marlon Brando, he's he's gigantic amongst actors. Like,
and amongst men because he was pretty fat.
he's a big boy. When they did, you know when they say like he's a comedian's comedian when they talk about like Louis C.K. That's how Marlon Brando was. Like
He masturbated in front of people.
in front of people that but in his defense, Marlon Brando always asked them, and they said yes. So I don't know why Marlon ever got in trouble for it. I don't understand the problem really.
They could have hung up the phone.
I saw a documentary on the island of Dr. Moreau, and which was awesome. Like the movie by itself is so goddamn weird, but I found out that the reason it's weird is he went to go do the movie, and while he was there, I think his daughter killed herself. And he's like, "Yeah, sorry about this. I gotta go." I'm like, "You're under contract." He's like, "My daughter just died." And they're like, "So? You're staying for the movie?" He goes,
"Staying."
He goes, "No fucking way." They're like, "Okay, break the contract. We'll sue
Right.
you." And he's like, so he stayed and he fucked the movie up the whole time. Like he just changed it. Like there's a guy that had a huge part, and he found like a little person midget guy that's like this small. He goes, "That's his role now. You're gonna be my lab partner." And this guy is just gonna be like an animal person. He's just like, "Dude, I had like 40 lines that now go to him." He just repeats me. He like had like lotion on his face and wore a hat and a cabana. Never walked. Like it was so funny. Like he just tanked the movie because he could not believe that these guys wouldn't let him go home.
That's fair. That's
for like a
reason.
funeral.
Yeah,
That's
for his
crazy.
daughter.
Crazy. But I like Marlon Brando. I've only heard like amazing stories of.
I mean, he's in The Godfather. I think almost every comedian's got an impression of Marlon Brando.
And if you don't, you have one of him doing The Godfather.
Yeah, that's usually what it is.
The cock
One
balls.
day, I will ask you for a favor. Everybody's got, it's like an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Everybody's got a Godfather impression.
Dude, Ron Perlman worked with him on a movie once. He had it in his book, and he's sitting there, and Ron Perlman used to have Post-it notes with his lines that he would put on your face or your chest, and he would read his lines off of that person because the camera's on him, and the guy's like, Ron Perlman like just started, like he was excited to work, like he was, you know, he's probably still excited to work to be honest.
Yeah.
And went up to him. He goes, "Hey, let me tell you something about this. I'm not gonna be a fucking lackey, okay? You're not gonna be doing that kind of shit with me. You understand?" Marlon Brando's like, "Well, you just want to work on the movie then." He's like, "Well, hold on.
I have a perfect spot right here for taking notes. Perfect."
But everyone's taking his shit, and he stood up to him, and the guy's like, "Well, I'll just have to settle it out then." He's like, "All right, okay." And then Ron Perlman left, and Ron Perlman went to his little area where he's by himself. Went, "Fuck! What the fuck did I do? What did I do? I fucked up. I shouldn't have fucking said anything. I shouldn't have fucking said that. What was I thinking?" And then later he said him and Marlon Brando became buddies because he stood up to him. He's all, "But I was shitting my pants. As soon as I said it, I thought, why the fuck do you care? Let him do whatever he wants."
Absolutely. That's the type of guy who could ruin your career.
Oh, God.
He's Marlon Brando.
Like, without a thought. Dude, he replaced a guy with, like, a midget that was from a different country that couldn't talk.
He probably didn't even say anything. He's just like, him. That's it.
The director's like, "I don't want..." Like, I don't care. It's
He just
Marlon Brando.
pointed. They're like, do it. I'm going to get fired if I don't.
That's actually a movie that I wish they would remake. Is Battle of Dr. Moreau.
They probably will eventually. You can hold your breath.
I hope they do it with the guy that's crazy as Marlon Brando was.
Yeah. I think Nicolas Cage is still alive.
Oh, man. Nicolas Cage, Island Dr. Moreau. All right, listen. Okay, everyone on Whiskey Cinema, I need you to get out your emails here. We're going to get this started. That's a great idea.
Yeah. Well, I have great ideas every now and then. You're all welcome.
So what's the movie like? It's like Con Air on land. I'm in.
You don't even have to... Oh, this is a movie? Yeah. I'm in.
That's high praise.
You have cameras? I'm in.
I've already been filming it with no cameras. Why? I'm on an island. And a squid.
And I'm in. Yeah. I think everybody knows Marlon Brando. Well, I don't know about everybody. There's a lot of young people out there now.
I'd say a lot of people probably don't.
I was going to say, they don't even know who
I know
Sandra
a lot of
Bullock
people that
is.
haven't seen The Godfather. Let alone, like...
That's fair. It's a movie with an intermission. No shit has an intermission.
Yeah.
It will just like play like fucking elevator music.
Why don't we
get your
go to the
refreshments?
snack bar?
Yeah, exactly. You're like, what's going on? What? Intermission? Jesus Christ, what am I, at a fucking opera?
How
All
long
right.
is this?
Yeah, no, I've never watched a movie with an intermission before.
Here's the other thing I would say too. I would not. Billy Zane probably can't be choosy, but I would not do it. Like, you know, like maybe it's something, he's like, maybe I can do him justice. Dude, I would never do a Marlon Brando.
I'm sure he's
That'd be like
a lot
someone
of
saying, like, hey, do a biopic of, like, Burt Reynolds or someone that every guy was like, oh, I idolized this guy growing up. That's risky, dude. That is risky.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know.
I mean, Will Smith's doing Aladdin.
Oof.
He's doing the
Oof.
genie.
Oof.
So everybody will do a role. There's someone out there. I'll do a fucking. If nobody wants a role, please give it to me. I'll do it. But pay me their salary.
Why don't you play Jesus? No problem.
Easy. I won't show up.
Why don't you do like John Wayne? Why don't you play Genghis Khan? Alright, I'll just be me in the movie. I won't take it all. We need to go fight those.
You killed my dog. I can't be badass.
You want to be John Wick? You gonna be John Wick?
You killed my dog. You fuck. I can't. I'm not a bad. That's not. Look at me.
Keep asking me if I'm back. I always like make it crazier because he used to be on Point Break.
Yeah, he was in Bill and Ted.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. And he's John Wick. That guy is John Wick.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Dude, if I didn't know any better, you just show me those two movies. You'd be like, oh, was that like 2 years apart? No, it's like 25.
That's true. He does not. He's handsome. All
right, guys. I don't know. Is there something else you wanted to get on this for Will Ferrell?
Will Ferrell. Go see every one of his movies except for maybe Sherlock, apparently.
And I would recommend Campaign. I would definitely see Campaign if you guys haven't seen it. Give it a shot. I wouldn't say it's up there with like Step Brothers or.
Definitely not.
I'll say he doesn't like Anchorman, but I would probably say Campaign.
Whoa! I didn't say I didn't like Anchorman. I said it's not top 5.
Okay. Well, that's okay. Well, that's harsh though.
I don't know if it's harsh. Elf, Old School, Talladega Nights, Step Brothers.
Oh, that's where I'll put it. I'd put Campaign with Old School. It's probably where I would compare this.
See, I really liked Old School.
So
Old School.
I like Campaign.
But I don't put it near Campaign. I like Campaign. You're 100% right on it being underrated.
Okay, good.
I don't.
Hey, let's make that a sound clip. That could be our intro song. You're 100% right.
Yeah, that's not. I don't sing good.
That can also be a sound clip.
I sing amazing. That's perfect.
I think amazing. Alright, guys. Hey, thanks so much for Whiskey Cinema. I think we're going to do heist movies next. We feeling heisty?
I don't know what we're doing next.
We got a couple that we're doing. We're going to do one for Valentine's Day. We're going to do talking about rom-coms. So sweet-ass rom-coms.
I'm excited. You're gonna see my romantic side. I'm going to get all lovey, and maybe I bring flowers in and some chocolates and an oversized teddy bear. And then give it to myself, because there's no one else worth on this podcast giving it to. Anyway, don't forget to follow us, guys. On Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We got SoundCloud. Yep. I mean, we're on YouTube. That's why there's a video.
Yeah, and
iTunes.
We'll see you guys soon. I think we'll probably do heist movies next, maybe.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right.
We'll let you know.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Peace.